Welcome to Ukononomics. Why are we here? Are we here to make money? Are we here to help people? I hope we're here to help people and to help make money. It's a way to make life better for people. We want to help solve people's problems, and we can do that by sharing our Ukon turmeric with others. What we're going to talk about today, how our system works, the advantages of our system, and what to do next. Here's our compensation plan. It is not just one system, but two completely different systems joined into one. And this is how it works. We naturally started off as a water business. We sell the licensed grade medical devices across the world. And then later on, we began to sell turmeric. This is our compensation structure. You get paid 1 through 6 points, and you get paid 8 levels down. This is called a matrix. You see the E and you have the 1A all the way down. This is called a matrix system. This is usually how the water matrix system works. When you get 3 investors, you become a 2A. When you have 11 investors join the business, you become a 3A. After 21 investors, you become a 4A. After 51 investors, you become a 5A. And after 101 investors, you become a 6A. Okay, so 3 investors, 2A, 11 investors, 3A, 21 investors, 4A, 51 investors, 5A, and 101 investors, 6A. Now, before we move on, I would like to let you know is that is 3 investors total sales. So direct sales, meaning direct sales, let's understand direct sales and indirect sales. Direct sales, first of all, is people that you put right underneath you, people that you sponsor. Indirect sales are people that you sponsored, brought in investors. So total sales. So if you got 3 total investors, okay, then you can move up to a 3A. If you had 10 total investors, your next investor will put you up at a 3A. If you had 21 or 20 total investors, meaning direct sales or indirect sales, your next sale could put you at a 4A. 50 investors, total direct sales and indirect sales, your next sale will put you at a 5A, and 100 total sales of your team, right? Direct or indirect sales, your next sale will put you at a 6A. Now, what does this mean? So 2 is the multiplier and A is the commission. So for example, if the commission is $40, that'd be 2 times 40, right? Or $80. 3 times 40 or $120. 4 times 40, $160. 5 times 40, $200. 6 times 40, $240. Okay? Now, every investor generates 8 commission points. So that means you get paid 8 levels down. So here's how it works. When you get a new investor in, right, underneath you, they pay 8 points down or 8 points up. You see this? 8 points up. So here's what happens. To move up the ranks, you have to become a 6A. So if this person moves up the rank and had 3 investors, what essentially happens is that he gets 2 points. So starting from the bottom up, 1 point get paid out to each person. And since your top person's a 2A, he gets 2 points. Okay? Now, say if this top person becomes a 3A, what essentially happens is he gets 3 points. So it starts from the bottom up, 1 point each, and he gets the last 3 points. The water. This is the water, which is a very nice system to have. If you don't have one, you're eventually going to want one. But the water pays out one-time payments. So every time you make a sale of the water machine, you get paid one time. The Ukon turmeric, I like it because it pays infinite payouts. You make one, you get in one investor and you'll get paid over and over and over again. Now let's take a look at the two systems. You have the compensation plan and the commission structure. The compensation plan, which is the Ukon, right? You get paid passive residual income. So every time you make a sale, you'll constantly get paid infinite, right? But when you're in the water, you get paid linear. So you get paid one time every time you make a sale, all right? With the Ukon, you get multiple checks, one-time payment with the water machine. You get holidays. Now, when I say holidays, that means you can go take a vacation and you come back and you still have checks coming into the mailbox. With the water machine, you have to work it, you have to make the money to get paid. It's a growing market, a disappearing market. You're in control or you are controlled. I would rather be the boss than to be bossed. And that goes along with work, right? You work 1 week to get paid one time. Your payments are linear when you work. You have working days. You have to save money, right, to go on vacation. So the water business kind of goes hand in hand with the way we work. But when you look at these two systems, I'm going to show you how it can work together to make you a lot of money. The turmeric or the Ukon turmeric, I'm going to call on the left hand the C split and the right side the water matrix. Okay, here's the water matrix. All right, you get paid 1 point each all the way down. And here's the Curcumin split. Okay, the way the Curcumin split is you get, the whole idea is you bring in 2 new investors. You teach those investors to bring in 2 new investors, and so on and so forth, and you have a Curcumin split. All right. So in the water matrix, 8 levels down, you have 16 people total in your water matrix that you can get paid from. However, in the C split, you get paid on 8 levels with 254 people. Now, granted, the water pays out bigger commission, but just take a look at this. First, when you sign up in your Ukon Center, all right, and you bring in 2 investors, right? And then they bring in 2 investors, right? By you teaching them how to do it, and they teach their 2 people how to do it, and the process is replicated. Okay. So here it is. Which one actually makes more sense here? So in the water matrix, you're getting paid. All right. So if you sold 16 level of cars, right, in your 1A lane, you'll get $1,140. If you sold the SD501 water machine, you'll make a total of $4,560. Okay. And that's one time payment. Now, check this out. With Ukon, you get paid $40 on your first level, $80 on your second level, $160 on your third level, $320 on your fourth level, $640 on your fifth level, $1,280 on your sixth level, $2,560 on your seventh level, and $5,120 on your eighth level. That's a total of $10,160. That's pretty good. Now, check this out. That's just one time. But with turmeric, we get paid 3 times a year, makes a total of 762 sales per year, totaling $30,480 just in your 1A position. Sounds pretty good. So, which one really makes more money? When you see the curcumin split, you'll say the curcumin split. And you say the water machine, well, maybe not so. But if you combine the two, you can make a heck of a lot of money. So here's your Ukon, right? And remember we said to make it to a 4A, you have to have 21 investors in your business. Total sales, direct or indirect sales. All right. So you have 21 investors, right? You become a 4A, right? In your 4A, go ahead and buy a water machine to level a car. Okay. And what essentially happens, because 4, remember, is the multiplier and A is the commission. So in your Ukon, you get 4 times 40, which is $160. And then you level a car, right? You'll get paid. You'll get paid 1 point. So the 1 point is 1 times $40. So essentially, what essentially happens is, let's show you here, 40 plus 160. Okay. So you get paid at $200 per sale at this point. So if you did the same thing as you did in your 1A lane, you grabbed 2 investors and taught those 2 investors to get 2 investors, and the process replicate all the way down, and you end up having 254 people in your organization. Now, only 4 people that you were responsible for, right? Your income will not be $30,480 because you have to multiply that by 5 points now. You make $152,400. But that's not it, because we need to add the $30,480 that we made in our 1A lane. So that totals, right, to $182,880 per year. Now that's the compensation plan. The major problem with investing is not I don't want to invest in myself, is I don't want to invest yet. The critical ingredient is getting off your butt and doing something. It is as simple as that. A lot of people have ideas, but there are few who decide to do something about them now, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. The true entrepreneur is a doer and not a dreamer.